Hey, this is Aten Ray, and I would like to invite you to join me on my journey. I spent the last year trying to learn how to silkscreen and hand make tarot cards from scratch. That's been quite a journey, a lot more intensive, a lot more difficult than I thought. But digging into that and learning that process over the last year. And then I'm also making flower sprays, which are flower essences, which are medicinal therapies similar to homeopathy that promote emotional well-being. And there's this whole lore and this whole story about how flowers developed alongside with humanity to help us with our emotional development as we kind of evolve from these animal creatures into more ascended views about life, less rat race, less animalistic, and more conscious in our behaviors towards each other to be more constructive and helpful and supportive of our inner being. So, for instance, I've got this one's called Oasis. This one's all about, it's kind of like a spa-like vibe. And this has chamomile and I believe pink rose essence. So that's for the emotional balancing. And then it has lavender and some kind of spa-like scents in it, which is kind of cool. So I'm working on that. And then this one's been really successful or working pretty good, but this is called Holy Water, and this is one I wanted to develop for quite a while. This has the flower essence of Matilaha poppy, which is native to the Ojai area if you're in California. It has yarrow and it has sage, so it's very protective. And what you do is you just take it and spray it. It has a light scent. Feels really nice, and that has the flower essences in it, which is really cool. And then this is like a really cool new one. This was a test one. It's kind of almost empty, but a little bit scratched up. But it's this one's called Pixie, and this is a collaboration with Ojai Valley Brewery, and they had a beer called Pixie that has Pixie oranges, or tangerines, I should say, chamomile, and coriander. And so they wanted me to do a collaboration and made a scented one of that, but it has orange blossom flower essence, which promotes vitality and calmness. It's a really beautiful essence. So it's sprayed on your body, it's refreshing, but it actually does have an energetic aspect to it, which is really cool. So getting into the cards, I have the Mindset Shift Mental Health Oracle cards. 40 hand-screen printed artisanal cards steeped in ancient wisdom delves deep into the roots of emotions, guiding you gracefully through emotional mazes. Liberate yourself from emotional blind spots and shine as a beacon for those adrift. So this is taking information from Edgar Cayce and Kevin Ryerson, their teachings on emotions, and then things that I've discovered in other areas, and then designing a deck, hand screen printing it, and then creating a booklet, and then also a very in-depth online PDF book that you can download that gets into the nature of all these different emotions. And so it can be an inspirational single card pull. You just take a card out like this, and then boom, has a number on it. Look it up, gives you some emotional insight. So you can use that kind of as an inspiration card for the day, or if you're having a kind of a funky day, you can just pull a card and it can help shift your mind. But if you're into tarot, this is a really powerful deck to add an emotional dimension to your tarot card readings. You could pull cards, and if you're not clear, if you want some emotional insight on the reading, you could pull an additional card, put it down next to your tarot card, and then have additional insight. It's really cool. So emotional awareness, emotional consciousness with these cards. I'm working on edition 3 right now. They're not cut yet, but this is one of the 4 sheets. It's got like a metallic silver, and it's a little dark, but it's a fluorescent blue. Some other things I'll be doing on this channel, I have all these old tapes, and a lot of them are channeling tapes from the 1970s, groups of people getting together and channeling at hot springs and communes and talking about diverse spiritual topics about human origins and emotions and all sorts of interesting topics. And some are a little weird, and hey, it's interesting. So we're going to go over these old tapes. I might go over some of these books and we can read together some of these things. But it's, the idea is pretty straightforward with this channel. It's looking back into ancient wisdom. It's not saying we have to believe in all of it or believe anything, but maybe there's tidbits of information that are helpful in reframing our minds in challenging times, right? We live in challenging times. People are kind of freaking out a little bit, and so we need to restore that inner compass. And I think that, something I wanted to share, at least in this video, is that from what I understand, our inner compass is our own ideal, right? So it's not meeting some social standard. It's not trying to live up to something that's outside of you. It's your own personal inner ideal, your own standards within yourself. And that's the only thing that we answer to with our conscience, right? Life's challenging. Let's explore some ancient wisdom together. Sign up for my channel, whatever, don't. But if you'd like to join me, hang out with me. Yeah. All right, guys. Take care of yourselves. All right, bye.